Hi. We only left with a couple of days before we cross over to 2019. And for most people, this is evaluation time. What are the lessons are we taking from 2018 so that 2019 can be better, so that we can do better, so that we can be better? This is a crossover message. After we have done this evaluation, we then realize there are certain things that we need to leave behind. There are certain habits that we need to leave behind. There's anger, there's pain, there's resentment that we need to leave behind. There are people who took us for granted that we need to leave them behind with 2018. There are people who've been pulling us back while we try to go forward. They've been trying by all means to pull us back. Now it's our turn to leave them back. The people that we've been hanging around, they are so negative, we call them friends, but we need to leave them behind. The people who don't want to see us do better, yet we keep on hanging around with them. We need to leave them behind. These are the same people who believe that we are amount to be nothing. We need to leave them behind. The reason why I'm sharing with you this crossover message is that I need you to understand that there are certain things that are no longer fit for 2019. Allow me to share with you a biblical story. This is a story of a man of valor, a man called Gideon. And I'd like you to imagine yourself as Gideon as you're listening to this message. There was a time when Gideon was going to fight the Midianites. And the men that were with Gideon were only 32,000. While the Midianites were 135,000. Now these 32,000 men were going to fight 135,000 men. But God is saying to Gideon, these men that you have are too many for me to use or to give you victory over the Midianites. Mind you, these men were only 32,000 fighting against 135,000. But God still insists that these men are too many for me to give you victory over the Midianites. Gideon said to these men, those who are afraid should just go back and not come through, must not cross over, must not go to this war with me. And after Gideon has said that, 22,000 men decided to pull back and said, we are not going to that war. We are not going to fight. We just want to stay behind. And 10,000 men were left. And God still says to Gideon, these 10,000 men are too many for me to give you victory over the Midianites. And God is saying, I will show you, I will give you a test on how to select men that are powerful, men that will help you cross over to 2019. And God is saying to Gideon, take all these men to drink water. And those, I will help you separate everyone who laps up the water with his tongue, like a dog, from everyone who gets down on his knees to drink water. And after that, only 300 men who lapped up this water with their tongue like dogs. And God said to Gideon, all those who were kneeling down should go back. Only 300 men are fit enough to cross over to 2019. Only 300 men are fit enough to go with you to this war so that I can give you victory over these Midianites. What I'm saying to you today is that there are certain people, there are certain things, there are certain habits that we need to leave behind as we are about to cross over to 2019. There are certain things that are not necessary. There are certain people that are not good enough to cross over to 2019 with you. For 2019 to be better than 2018, there are certain things that you need to leave behind. Yes, yes, there are people who took you for granted. Yes, you need to leave them behind. As you're about to cross over to 2019, make sure that you leave everything that was not useful in 2018 and live it with 2018, because this one thing: 2018 is gone. 2018 is never coming back. Now we're going forward. There are people that we don't need as we go forward. May 2019 be a prosperous year for you. May you do better than 2018. May you achieve greater things in 2019. May God be with you in 2019. This is a crossover message. And all I want to say to you is that do better in 2019. God bless you. Do better in 2019. God bless you. Hi. We only left with a couple of days before we cross over to 2019. And for most people, this is evaluation time. What are the lessons are we taking from 2018 so that 2019 can be better, so that we can do better, so that we can be better? This is a crossover message. After we have done this evaluation, we then realize there are certain things that we need to leave behind. There are certain habits